Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Sunday, the 17th day of April. Here we go. When you eat matzah at the Seder, and I specifically here mean the matzah of motzi matzah, in other words, when you're doing the mitzvah, you know you have to eat a certain portion of it, a nice size of it, in a short amount of time. Okay, the amount of time is somewhere between 2 to 9 minutes, depending on who you ask. The piece of it should be like if it's a machine matzah, it should be about a half of a matzah. Well, anyway, you're going to look at the specifics. It's going to be listed in your Haggadah, but it should be a good sized piece, not a teeny little bite, okay? But the main point that I wanted to teach you here today is that when you down that matzah, you're not supposed to be flavoring it with anything. If you're one of those people that would love to smear some margarine on it or mayonnaise or anything of this sort, the answer is at that point, no. You're supposed to just be tasting the taste of the matzah, and that's it, and you're not supposed to be smearing it with any other things. Same holds true for when you do the mitzvah of korech. You know, the sandwich, you're going to put a sandwich and make it a sandwich of matzah and bitter herbs. But when you do that, it's not supposed to be anything else but matzah and bitter herbs. No margarine, no mayonnaise, or anything of the sort. Now, when you're eating your bitter herbs, the maror, the same kind of thing applies. You are told to dip it in the charoses, and the reasons for that are kind of not so easy to understand. One of the things that the Gemara tells us is that there is a certain kind of poison inside of the bitter herb called, I forget the name of it right now. I think it's kappa is the name of the poison, and when you dip it into the bitter herbs, into the charoses, then that poison is nullified. We don't fully understand what that means, but that's why you dip it into the charoses, according to one explanation. And so you might want to have a lot of charoses remaining on your bitter herbs at that point because they'll help it taste a lot better. And you're not allowed to do that. You're supposed to shake off all the excess charoses from the bitter herbs and pretty much be eating the bitter herbs straight at that point. Yes, you do dip it in the charoses, but you don't eat the maror together with the charoses. So in short, today's halacha, real short, is just that matzah, when you have the mitzvah of eating the matzah, you eat it straight without any flavoring or margarine or anything. And when you eat your bitter herbs, you eat them straight also. You do dip them in the charoses, which tastes kind of good, but then you shake off the excess charoses from the maror, and you basically just eat the maror straight. The only two things that you mix there are when you have that korech sandwich, you do eat the bitter herb and the matzah together. But that's it. Otherwise, no cheating. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.